Hi everyone, good evening. I'm Janely, Community Building Officer at Uplifters. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And yeah, we'll wait till everyone connects. And yeah, please do give us a comment that you're here with us tonight. And we're really excited to learn more about I'm very excited to have our guest tonight, and of course to have you join us. So yeah, please do. Please don't hesitate to tell us that you're here with us in the comments. So yeah, Uplifters is a nonprofit organization offering that empowers underprivileged communities with online education and peer support. And we offer free online education on money management and personal growth. And it's very easy to join. Just click send message on our Facebook Live, on our Facebook page. Sorry. Yeah, just visit our Facebook page and then click the send message button. So yeah, and you're all set to sign up. So let's wait until everyone connects. I'm seeing some names here. Thank you so much. Odie and Jane, thank you. Thank you to our social media correspondents and team leaders. Thank you for joining us again. So, yeah, I'm going to add our special guest for tonight, Ellie. Hi, Ellie. Good evening.
Hello. Good evening.
Welcome to our live broadcast, Ellie. Thank you again for joining us tonight. Yeah,
It's
and
my pleasure, and thank you for having me here. Good evening, Uplifters.
yeah. Okay, so a little something about our Uplift Your Night Facebook Live series. First of all, the objective of our Uplift Your Night Facebook Live series is to just be there with you. Uplifters is first and foremost a community, and we want to band together with you. And secondly, of course, is we want to keep learning together and support each other. And if you have any questions for Ellie, just uh, send them in the comments and we'll reply to you as quickly as possible. So, yeah, to our viewers, I can see we have already 21. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, please don't hesitate to let us know that, yeah, you're here with us. And I can see that there. Thank you again. I will just show some of our viewers, Ellie. So yeah, we have Eileen and a lot of good evenings. Yeah, Ida, hello, and yeah, Safira,
Yeah.
and yeah, RMC, Christine, yeah, and yeah, thank you. A lot of good evenings and hello. Okay, so oh, and we have a comment here from Safira. Good evening to both of you and everyone. Yeah, so these are our most committed, our diamond team leaders like Ellie, and some of our new team leaders like Eileen, and of course Ida, and Odie are soon to be gold team leaders.
Yeah.
So yeah, and
Yeah.
in last week's episode we had Don Hatch as our guest, and he shared with us his advice and tips on how we tips on goal setting and planning. And tonight we are very happy to have Ellie to share with us the importance of goal setting. And a little something about Ellie. Ellie's one of our, yes, mentioned Diamond Team Leaders, and she has facilitated more than 10 sessions of her free online course, Dare to Dream. And she's also a social media correspondent in our Uplift Your Life Facebook group, and she has been very generous in sharing with our community her motivational tips and reminders. So thank you so much for that, Ellie. And yeah, so I think we can get started.
Sure.
Ellie? Sure. Okay, so
Ready?
yeah, you're ready. Okay, so we are ready, and yeah, just send your questions to us, and Ellie will reply to you as soon as possible. No, we will reply to you as soon as possible. So, um, yeah, good evening again to everyone who have just joined us, and thank you so much for joining us. So, yeah, um, let's start with our first question, Ellie. Yeah, this is
Yes,
about goal
sure.
setting. So, why is it important for you to have goals in your life, and how do you feel when you have a goal versus when you don't have any?
Actually, I can only say one thing about setting goals. No, having a goals. It's just have a destination. You have a destination. Without a goal, seems like you are a leaves, dry leaves from the tree, blew by the wind, and you just don't know where you're gonna drop, where you're gonna fall. No, for me, goal setting is one way to know where you want to do, where you want to go. No, that's the only thing I can say about goal setting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like a
yeah,
blueprint.
it's your
Yeah.
destination. Yeah, it's your destination. No, so yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's the
Symbol
only
set.
thing I know. I know for my goal setting. It's just my destination. So, because right now, if I didn't set a goal before, I'm not here in Singapore. But before I came here, I know where I wanted to go. I know where I wanted to work. It's only Singapore. So that's why I'm still here until now. No, and making my goals and my hopes here in Singapore. And I know sooner or later I will achieve all of them. And
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. So, how do you feel when you have a goal versus when you don't have any? It's like what you said. It's having a goal is like the direction that you want to go.
yeah.
Yeah. So, can you tell us more about an important goal that you have set and the planning you have done, and what are the steps you took to achieve it?
The first thing I made a goal was not first thing, but the most specific goal I made is the when I ran 10 km Singapore standard chartered Singapore Marathon last 2019.
Oh, wow.
So yes, 10 kilometers. So it started when last October, September. Boss came to me. He asked me, Ellie, you wanted to run for marathon this December. I said,
Mm,
why should I? Why should I? This is good for you. I said, okay. How many kilometers should I run? He said, 10 km or 15 km. I said, maybe 10 km. So he registered. He registered. I said, so in my mind, how can I run 10 km? But my boss said, you have to set a goal how many hours you wanted to run the 10 km. So
mm,
it's September. I said, okay, maybe I can do it 1 hour. So it's a challenge to me to run the 10 km run. So
mm,
he said, he's the one who tell me the smart planning to reach my goal. The specific goal is run for 1 hour in standard marathon, standard chartered marathon Singapore on December.
mm,
So there is a specific date, December. I will run 10 km for 1 hour. So he
mm,
said, so he gave me the smart plan. He said, September, 3 weeks, you have to run 2 km and put a time. He said, put a time. Then monitor your running for 2 kilometers. So I did that. After that, November,
mm,
October, he said, run 4 kilometers and put a time on it. So
mm,
there's a step by step. So on December, I reached my goal. I reached my goal, 10
Nice.
km for 1 hour 6 minutes. It's almost there, right? I reached my goal
Yeah.
because I made the planning. I made this
Right.
a measurable plan. So yeah,
Mm,
I followed the. I didn't know yet the smart planning, but it's all
mm,
in there because of my boss. So that is one thing. Second
nice.
thing is when I build my business, Sari
Mm,
Sari Store business. So yeah, with the help of Mr. Don Hatch, of course, because I met him. So he's the one who asking me, "Are you ready? How much savings you want to do?" So yeah, it's all good until it built last July 2017. So yeah,
mm,
I feel like I'm happy because there is people behind me, there is people at my back who's supporting me with because if no one advisor or mentors will guide me, I can't do it. But
mm,
I need to file a bankruptcy also last 2019 because I
mm,
need to separate with my sister. So my shop is closed and my kids is back to their father. So, but at least I know there is something there is two goals that I made already that is successful. So
mm.
yeah, and there's another one coming coming. Yeah, yeah.
That's very impressive, Ellie. Wow, I didn't know
Thank
that.
you.
So let's just show the what you said, smart goals. So yeah, let's just show it to. I'll just screen it here. So can you also show me the what is- the artwork that you have? Yeah, that's super nice. It's
Yeah,
so nice. Better than the banner here. So yes, so specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time based. So
yeah.
yeah, your experience in using these goals and how did it help you? And because this is also what we learn in our Dare to Dream course, the importance of setting smart goals, and it's a good tool to use in helping us to achieve our goals. So yeah, what can you say about the importance of having smart goals?
It's really important, no? Because like I said, you're like a dry leaves blew by the wind and you just don't know where you're gonna fall, where you're
Mhm.
gonna drop, where you're gonna stay.
Yeah.
So to have a smart planning, like specific,
Mm.
measurable, attainable, relevant, you know where you're gonna get your sources, you know, and then um like there is a example that Sardon gave it to me like if you're going to the mall, so let's do this, let's do in a simple example, you
Mhm.
know. I'm going to the mall and I know how, you know,
Yeah. Mhm. Oh, okay. I think we have some technical. Okay, Ellie's back. Yeah.
technical
I,
problem.
yeah. Yeah. I can hear
You
you
have a
now.
technical
It's okay.
um
Yeah.
this is the important yeah, you can see let's do the simple example of having why the smart plan is important. You're going to mall,
Mhm.
you know walking going to the bus stop, and you know which line you
Yeah.
will go on a train, and you know how many minutes you walk going to the mall. Along the way there is a problem on the road, so you can't ride the bus. So you have
Mhm.
another option: walk going, walk going to the MRT, and it's quite far. But But there is thing that you also need to think before you go
Mm.
out. I will go early,
Yeah.
and then take a taxi. There's a lot of option before you go to the mall, because
Mm.
you know, and some unexpected things happen, that traffic is coming up, road
Mm.
construction,
Yeah.
MRT will be delayed. So what will you do? Are you gonna
Mm.
go back home, cry and stuff, and then don't do anything and stop the goal? You stop going to the mall. But because you know some option and you're thinking some other option, that
Yeah.
I can live early in the house,
Mm.
can take a taxi.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
At least you have a backup plan, because every from time to time you keep looking at your planning.
Mm.
You get
Right.
me something like that. So that is the importance of having of planning, and keep looking on it every time, check it, and then
Mm.
look it again. If you could see
Okay.
at my back, at my back, I think I showed
Yeah.
that to you. It's
Oh yes,
visible,
yes.
and then
Your
from time
visual
to
aids.
time, yes,
Yeah.
from time to time, I check back my goals, my
Mm.
planning. That
Yes.
am I going in there? Am I reaching it slowly, slowly? So far,
Mm.
I think yes, because by January I will start enrolling in a. I will start go back to school again to have my certification.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice. Great. Mm-hmm.
follow
So
the
yeah, how important it is to you to to write down your goals, your plans. Okay. Can, sorry, can you hear me, Ellie?
yes, but it's
Okay.
cutting.
It's quite.
You're
Oh,
losing,
okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So before we move on, I will just show some of the comments and can
Sure.
you please read it for me because you can't hear me. Yeah. Okay. So I can see some comments here, and we have Amethyst. Good evening, and Mary Grace. Hello. Thank you again for joining us, everyone. And oh, here's from Jaime Ruiz Herradura. If you have a goal in life, you have dreams,
Actually,
and
he is one of my we call anak-anakan in one of the
uh,
business. So I always meeting him once a month together with my daughters. No? So I keep inviting him. I said, "Watch me, watch me." So yeah, thank you, Jaime.
thank you for joining us, Jaime. Thank you, and yeah, yeah. Good evening, and hello. Good evening, yeah, Joanna, Jane, and yeah, yeah. He called you Nai.
Yeah,
A
call me
shout
Nai.
out.
And there's
Mm.
more coming.
uh, Hi, Lizelle, and thank you so much again, and yeah, Julie and Jean. Yeah, so let's go back to our Q&A. So, have you encountered a situation? Oh, before we move on, just to our viewers, please send your questions for us to Ellie, and we will reply to them as soon as we can. And that's the objective, of course, of this Facebook Live is to, yeah, we learn together and we support each other, and of course, we uplift each other. And
Yeah,
Ellie, of
yeah,
course, has been very, yeah, very, very generous,
yeah. Just like my messenger.
inspiring, yeah, team leader of the community. Yeah, so thank you again, Ellie. So, um, okay, so we talked about the importance of goals, of having smart plans. the importance of planning, and as you said, the importance of writing down your
Notes,
goals,
yeah,
having
and
a
planning.
visual tool where you can regularly check your plans and
Yeah,
where you are in the process reaching of achieving them. And also, you
yeah,
said that for those who have just joined us, yeah, just a short recap. Um, Ellie said that having goals is like not having goals is like can you please correct me if I'm wrong? It's like being a dried leaf, just
yeah,
being blown by the wind. Yeah, no, yeah, just it helps you have a clear direction and to, of course, to plan ahead, to prepare for whatever
mm.
the
But it's
encounter, the
like
challenges that you may.
every obstacle in reaching
Mm-hmm.
your goal, because uh, Sir Don mentioned before that there
Yeah.
is no plan that will be successful in one shoot. No,
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the way he said it, and then yeah,
Yeah.
that's the only he got two quotes, but that's the only quotes I remember. There is no successful plan in one shot, something like that.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's very true. Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah,
It's very true. And yeah, of course, since there's no successful plan, right? In one shot,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
inevitable that we will encounter challenges or setbacks,
yeah,
of course.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
but can you share with us if you have encountered a situation where you failed to achieve your goal
I did,
and how did you
a
handle
lot,
it
a
and what did
lot.
you learn experience?
A lot of obstacle and problem when I before I reach my goal, especially
Mhm.
when opening my business.
Yeah.
When opening my business, first financial, second who I'm going to trust with, to because I'm here, I still need to work here, and then second having problem here in Singapore with my you can't avoid having problem with employers.
Yeah.
Sometimes you really wanted, I want to leave them because of the stress of, but if you keep thinking of the goal that is really important to
Mm-hmm.
you, that you really wanted to reach it, you will just think of alternative how you will manage it. Like for example, the problem that I have with my employer before, I already talked to them that I want to resign and I want to go home because of my kids, because I'm having problem with my kids. But with the help of my sister, that he assured them, she assured me that
Mm-hmm.
who's looking for both of your
Mm-hmm.
kids, you have to stay there, and I will promise you that I will help you to you must always be positive, no? I always say this every time. Always be positive. Forget the negative things, because if you keep thinking of the negative things that happen to you, you will fall. You will fall. You're not gonna success. You're not gonna make it. So if you keep thinking of the negative things, and then keep thinking of the people that keep pulling you down, or problem that keep pulling you down, you won't be success. And then another
Mm-hmm.
thing is, now I only have one goal. I only have one goal, to be with my kids, to have a business of my own. But this
Yeah.
business is not specific again, but that is one goal, that I want to be with my kids. I don't want to be domestic helper for the rest of my life. So
Mm-hmm.
a lot of struggle like this COVID. Supposed to be, I'm already starting my study last June, last March, but because of
Yeah.
the COVID, I don't want online, because this is so serious matter for me. If I go online, sometimes I feel lazy to open my laptop.
Okay.
So when they said that online, it will be online, I said, maybe I will pass now. So this
Mm,
COVID is one big obstacle for my
right.
goals. Hopefully, I
Mm,
finished now. I finished now my certification if the COVID didn't come. So
yeah.
how did I manage it? So, but I can't do anything, right?
Mm,
I can't do anything. So yeah, just set your look another thing to do first while you're waiting, but stick on
mm,
your goals. Stick on your goals. Just
mm,
don't give up on your goals. Any even the COVID is still there. Just don't give up on your goals. So yeah,
mm,
I just don't give up. I just don't give up. But um, Simon Sinek said, "Don't give up. Sometimes you can break the rule, but as long as you don't be hindrance with the other people to reach their goals,
mm.
something like that." No, so yeah,
It's a
sometimes
great.
break the yeah.
Oh, thanks a lot, Ellie. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, it's very reassuring to all of us. And yeah, before we move to the next question, we have some questions. I'm going to screen it here. We have a question from Odie. Yeah. Is there any more goal that you want to achieve? Both of you. Love to Odie. Thanks, Odie. Thank you.
Hello, team leader Audi.
Hello, team
Actually,
leader.
of course,
Go ahead,
I
Odie.
never stop. I never stop making a goal. But
Mm,
like those goals are just small. Of course, I still have one big goals. It's up here. It's up here. But of course, there's a small goals that actually I still have a goal 20 km run this year. Supposed to be this year, but it's washed out. Maybe next year.
after you
Maybe
do
next
that.
year. 20 km. Maybe next year. So yeah, that is one. So yeah, we're not gonna stop making a goal, but just don't
Mm,
forget your main goal. Still on top, and then working on it. Then you can just make a small goal. Like another one goal is I wanted I wanted to stop the discrimination of domestic helper here in
mm,
Singapore.
yeah.
So how can I do it? Now I'm giving a chance about the Vogue magazine. I've been featured in Vogue magazine. I spoke what is our experience. Now, like I shared to you the project of one student from it, then it still will be the voice of FDW. So I think I'm working on it slowly.
Mm,
But the thing is, Singapore is so strict about that. So yeah, I have to be slowed down with things. So yeah, that is one goal also for me. I know it's not measurable. I know it's not it's not it's relevant for me, no, but it's not measurable. But maybe I can do something magic on that. So yeah, so goals is
yeah.
there's a small goals I can do. Yeah.
Yeah. And you always make, well, first of all, congratulations again for being featured in Vogue. Wow.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. And we're so happy to see you there. Yeah.
I know.
And yeah,
Until
you're
now,
so
I'm still
beautiful. Yeah. You should have a, yeah, you should have a like a cover magazine.
I
A
know,
cover,
I have
a
a
cover
gossip.
magazine.
I'm thankful that we are wearing masks. Otherwise, there's a lot of signature. Joke.
Really.
Okay. Just joking.
Yeah. And yeah, we have more questions. So just please keep sending them. And yeah, Ellie will share with us her words of wisdom and her advice, of course. So yeah, we have one more from Christine and Ventura. She's asking, how did you fight your fear or weakness that you encourage? while reaching your goal?
How did you
So
fight
yeah,
your fear or
like,
weaknesses that
mhm.
you encourage while reaching your goals?
Yeah, I think that
Fight my
you.
fear. I don't have a fear. That's what I know myself. I don't have a fear.
No, yeah, no fear. Yeah,
Yeah,
should be fearless, right?
yeah, I'm not carrying my own chair, but since born, I don't have a fear. The only thing I'm fear is if I die and then leave my kids behind, not
Mm,
knowing what will happen to them. That's the only fear I've got. But problems, um, I don't have any fear, or I don't feel weak in any problem, because I have my three kids that I'm getting my strength with, because
mm,
my kids are part of my goal. So I'm thinking that if I give up my goals, seems like I'm giving up my kids also. So I'm taking all my
yeah.
strength and encouragement and motivation from my kids.
Mm,
So
yeah.
yeah. So yeah. So fight my weakness, fight my fear. I'm taking my strength from my kids, only from my
For my
kids.
kids.
Nothing more,
Yeah.
nothing less. Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
true. And that's the greatest,
Yeah.
one of the greatest sources of strength, right?
Yes. I
Yeah.
think
And I think
those
most.
single ladies in our community can't relate
Mm,
with that, but those mother in our community totally can relate
yeah.
with that. Yeah.
True. True.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have one more from Mary Grace. So, do you have any goals or plans before the year end? And can you share with us? Can you share it with us? And thank you. Your answer will be helpful on what I was planning to. She has a follow up comment on that. And actually, I just was thinking what we shared before, a simple plan. So yeah, your
Goal, actually, 2020 is a dead year. I think
mm,
everyone of us will agree with that. It's a dead year. So we can erase 2020 in our calendar because we didn't do anything. The only thing good is we are active online. We still active
yeah,
online.
we are still.
Physically,
Mm,
yeah. So yeah. So sis Mary Grace, sorry, this year I didn't make any goals. Maybe next year I'm finishing, because next year I'll start my study, my certification in Infocom, in okay, Infocom. So yeah. So I'll start next
mm,
year. This year is really dead for me. I didn't do anything. I'm just active online, Uplifters, IDA, online. It's all online. So yeah.
mm.
So sorry, buddy.
Yeah, because maybe it's yeah, going back to our smart goals, the letter T there in the acronym is time based. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe that's
Yeah.
one reason. And yeah, you also mentioned the 20K marathon next year, right? So you have many goals for next year,
Yeah, it's all for next year. Yeah.
starting next year.
And
But
hopefully everything will be okay next year. Yeah.
yeah, we just have to keep positive. And we have one question from our social media correspondent, Nels. Hi, Nels. Good evening, and thank you for joining us. And she asked, what is the best way that you can be able to give tips for fellow domestic workers to overcome their fears? So, yeah,
Fear,
tips to overcome
yeah.
your fears.
Fear is just a word. It's just a feeling. No, it's just a feeling. Like I said, I don't have a fear actually. So I don't know how to give tips to anyone, because I keep trying of everything. If I failed, I'll stand up again. I'm always positive in every fear, in every, yeah. I don't, because if I give importance to my fears, I think I'm back home now. I'm not working now in
Nice.
Singapore. So yeah,
Yeah.
just
Mhm.
find things that will occupy your mind, like become busy. Don't think of fears. Fears is not true. Fears is not true actually. It's just your thinking, it's just in your mind. So if you forget
Mhm.
the word fear,
Yeah. That's
that's what
very
I feel. I don't have a
inspiring.
fear. That's why I was I don't have a fear.
True. It's all in
Yeah.
the mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I'm always just positive.
yeah,
Oh,
and
I
not
see,
focus
I
on
saw
negative.
Janet comment.
Yeah, we have a question from Jane. Okay, so yeah, Jane, let's go. Be flexible. Yeah, Jane also shared her advice. Thanks, Jane. And be flexible, especially that some things happen without our control. Yeah, and I admire you for finding other ways to keep yourself busy when you decided not to enroll in the previous module class. Like I saw you sewing. Yeah, the headband that you're wearing
Yeah.
now, Ellie, right? Yeah, so
Yeah.
nice. And being a team leader, hi, the ambassador, domestic helper, and a mother, how are you taking care of your own self, emotions, physical, and mental health? So, how do you balance all these commitments? So, lots of questions from Jane.
Yeah. She said
So,
how do
yeah,
yeah.
how are you taking care of
I find
yourself? How do you
I
balance?
find
Good question, Jane.
I find people to become my inspiration, like Simon Sinek, like Sir Don
Oh,
Hatch. Yeah, of course, because I
mhm,
can only see them online. I can only see them online, Simon Sinek and Sir Don Hatch. So actually, most of the time, I'm with Simon Sinek page. So
mhm,
every time I watch this motivational speaker, motivational speech, feel
yeah,
alive. I really feel
mhm,
alive. You know? So I
mhm,
think it's Simon Sinek that always makes me feel alive. That emotional, if I'm sad, if I'm stressed, it's all Simon Sinek video. I'm looking Simon Sinek stressful quotes, Simon Sinek stressful videos, Simon Sinek something like that. So every feelings that I feel every day from day to day basis, at the end of the night,
mhm.
okay, I will go to Simon Sinek stressful day. So I feel like crazy that why I always connect Simon Sinek in my feelings. But every time there is popping up video from him that connected. So yeah. So yeah. I think you all of you girls should follow Simon Sinek.
Yeah,
And this is
I've
promotional.
I've started reading
Yeah.
his book, so I'm going to just
And then
put it
people,
here. So for those
yeah,
who
yeah, yeah,
want to follow or listen and yeah, read more about Simon Sinek,
yeah,
he's Ellie's
yeah.
inspiration.
And believe
So,
me, Sir Don Hatch is the one introduced Simon Sinek to me.
mm,
Yes.
wow, there's the connection.
Yes. Uh, Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. He gave me an audiobook 2016, Start with Why. So I first heard Simon Sinek Start with Why because it was
Mhm.
Simon who narrated his own book in Audible apps. So yeah, the voice of Simon Sinek. I already heard Simon Sinek books from time to time every day. So yeah, that's the start. Why I started
Mhm.
following Simon Sinek, started admiring him, started to become he become my inspiration. Yeah, 2016. Yeah.
Okay. And yes, please make sure to check it out. The Simon Sinek and yeah, his books and his yeah, and his Facebook. He has a because a Facebook page, right? Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, and yeah, so we'll know where Ellie's getting inspiration from
Yeah.
and
Yes.
her fearlessness. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think we have more comments coming in, and Thank you guys so much for joining us. And yeah, send your questions. And I'm going to just, before we move to the next question, we're going to send to show some of them here. So hi, Sis Maria, and hello, amazing ladies. Lovely to see you both. And we have
Good
good evening
morning.
from Maria, Nemi, and yeah, Teresita. And we have one from Odie. I think, yeah, I'm going to put it here. So nice. Very inspiring, Odie. Wow, you are so really talented. So could
Yeah.
you, yeah, can you do the honor of reading it, Ellie?
Okay. Miss Vogue and Miss Community Builder by Audie Monson. Put the two of these ladies together will make your goal setter. They are both achiever, and in this platform, a conqueror smart is being raised, not just a praise. Powerful word with its grace. Listen so it won't be a menace. Being a community builder officer is not an easy thing. Our binder, putting this community together, a goal achieved now and forever, selfless and making situation when tough to be better. Miss Vogue, team leader. I can't read anymore.
Yeah. So I
It's
think it's on the, yeah. I'm trying to see to look
yeah.
for the comments
Did it
or for
continue?
the
Yeah.
continuation. Yeah, I can't find it in the comments. But thank you so much, Odi. So
Yeah.
always,
Okay.
you
So I saw
always,
it here.
yeah,
Yeah, I saw it here. Miss
so
Vogue team
talented.
leader is a very good planner. She's a good example of a good achiever. Thank you so much because in this community we're all learner. Good luck on your run. That's 20 kilometers. Yes, good luck next year. Yeah, good luck next year. Yeah. Yeah. But
Yeah,
in run, I think Sir Don was mentioned it also in run. You can't run 40 half marathon in just one shot. You have to do planning. You have to do smart planning. You can't. Let's say, okay, my goal is to run 20 kilometer for
mm,
2 hours next year, December 2021. So I have 1 year to prepare for that, but it's too
yeah,
long. So maybe every month or every twice a month, twice a week, twice a month, every month,
mm,
I will run 5 kilometer for 30 minutes. Maybe on the
mm,
long run, 5 kilometer will be 20 minutes only.
yeah.
So reaching December, I can run 20 kilometer for 1.5 hours. Wow. So it's a big achievement.
You are so strong.
So,
Yes, and
Jenny, I didn't expect, I didn't expect that this 10 km
mm,
I can run for 1 hour only, and I achieved my goal. And I think this 6 minute 15 seconds is because I went for pee. 2 times I went for pee. That's why.
okay.
But if I didn't pee, so there's a joke in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Mm,
joke after I ran. I told my boss, I just ran. I didn't reach my goal for 1 hour. There is 6 minutes 15 seconds. What happened? I said because
mm,
I pee twice. That's why. So my boss said next time you wear diapers so you don't need to go to toilet.
yeah. So are you going to do that next time?
Maybe, maybe I will do that so I
Maybe.
can reach my goal,
Yeah, and
right?
maybe
So,
you can
so
also
why
give us
not? It's a
tips.
smart planning also. Part of the smart planning.
True.
I will wear diapers.
And it's attainable.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can also give us tips maybe in our Facebook group. Yeah, for those of us who are aspiring to join a marathon. And okay, so we have one from our new team leader, Eileen May. And she says that you're so positive and I love watching you live, especially when you give motivational messages to the community. How can you give some advice to people who criticize you behind your back and they are so sweet when talking to you as if nothing happens? So this is yeah, a really good
From
question.
Eileen May.
Yeah, from my
It's really good. Those people talk behind you, let them on your back, because you are the leader. They are on your back, so that is their right position. They are on
Mhm,
your back. So don't turn your back, because if you turn your back to them, if you turn your face to them,
mhm.
you just give them importance. You are more important than people who's talking at your back. No, don't pay attention to those kind of people. If they
Yeah.
say sweet things in front of you, just do like this. Huh? Yeah, I'm doing that. So then suddenly I will find out that they are talking behind, talk at my back. I said, okay, that's your right position. You're only at my back. I'm always in front of you. So
Nice.
you can't defeat
Yeah,
me, something like that. So
yeah.
when they talk, when they speak to you nicely in front of you, just don't say
Yeah.
anything. Don't say anything, and then
Mm,
yeah, let them talk behind you. Let them talk at your back, because that is the right position in your life.
mm.
They are only at your back.
Yeah, it's so great. That's a great advice. Yeah,
Yeah.
just I like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was about to say what Jane says here. You're so cool, Ellie girl. I love it. Right. Couldn't agree more. It's very
No,
true. You
I
always
say
give the
that.
best,
Yeah,
advice.
because this also one good thing, no? For example, I'm jealous to you. So what is the purpose of me being jealous to you? So I'm giving you more importance than myself. I
Mm,
know myself rather than you. Why should I give you jealous? Why should I feel jealous to you? So it means that I'm giving you more importance than myself. Jealousy is
mhm.
not. So sorry. Yeah, that's a cool advice.
Yeah,
So
very
to
true.
stay,
Really.
to make you stay
Yeah.
young and happy and pretty. Just
True. And related to what you said about, yeah, 2020 being, well, you said
then
to treat dead because of COVID. Raquel here is asking, what can you give to our fellow of double E's to make the pandemic become useful to them?
oh
Yeah. So what
yeah,
advice or what tips can you give
yeah.
to us to
Best
make this
thing,
time
stay
useful and productive?
online. Yeah, stay online. But online, not making games, Facebook, making so much hugot lines, something like that. Like what I did. Um, my boss gave me a sewing machine, so I don't have proper learning about sewing, but I'm making
Mm,
masks, I'm making my own clothes, I'm making my skirt.
yeah.
And then if there is a useful webinar in Facebook free, you can join for free. Why don't you do that? No, you can learn more.
Mm,
Then uplifters, Ida is giving more thing like yoga and some webinar. Like last week
yeah.
we have understand debts. So use the internet fruitfully, like really
Mm,
important, like really relevant. Choose those activity in Facebook, activity in website,
mm,
not putting your TikTok.
yeah.
Anyway, it's different. Yeah, right. So online study, online webinar,
Mm.
online workshop is better. Yeah.
Yeah, and of course, we
Anyway,
at
pandemic is
keep
beautiful.
learning together. Yeah,
Yeah.
and we are here to support
Yeah.
you. And for those who haven't joined
Yeah.
the Facebook group Uplift Your Life, so
Correct.
please join us
Correct.
through there.
Yeah.
So I think we have
Actually,
more
Ate Rachel
questions.
Pangilinan is my she is
Mm-hmm.
my Kuala member. So she finished Dare to Dream in Kuala batch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 And yeah, congrats on, yeah, on finishing your Year to Dream course. And we have more,
Yeah.
yeah, we have more questions
Yeah.
coming, but we unfortunately can't read all of them, but we will make sure to reply to you as quickly as we can after this live. But do send your questions to us, and we'll just screen some of the comments and before we proceed to your general advice for the community. So
Yeah.
yeah, Marie is here with us
Hi,
tonight. Thank you,
Marie.
Marie, for joining us. Thank you. And um, okay, so yeah, we have just one more question from Maria Nemi to Russia. And how do you describe a quality me time for you?
Oh, how I describe putting makeup on my face.
That's it.
That's my me time. Remember when
Yeah.
I get sick, no? Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. That is, and then just stay in my room. Um Arrange my things that I forgot to arrange for the whole week. That is my me time. I love is staying in my room. No, as you see, my room. So yeah, yeah, my room. I'm not gonna put the other side because it's a messy one. So yeah,
Mhm.
that's the best thing for me. That especially when I receive some makeup from you, from Uplifters, and from Lucy Up. So yeah, that is my best quality me time for me. Putting
It's a
staying
form of
makeup.
self care as well, right? Yeah, self care
Yeah,
is
yeah,
important.
yeah, yeah,
And so,
yeah.
oh, we're so happy to have, maybe Mercy from Dubai.
Mercy,
First time
mercy.
Dubai.
Yeah. Welcome, sis. Welcome.
Welcome and thank you for joining us. So, Ellie, just one more question from Nels again. Yes. So, do you have any tips for our fellow domestic workers to pursue their goals? Some others might not be really motivated.
I think this is good question. I think to pursue your goals, you have to be very motivated and find something that makes you motivate. Like me, before I'm not motivated, but because of my kids. But okay, let's do this. When I was a single, when I don't have a kids, I'm happy go lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, come what may, I don't care. But when my daughter, especially my daughter, came, that's the start of putting my goals into one
Mm-hmm.
place and trying to reach it. So I am
Mm-hmm.
motivated because of my kids. I am inspired because of my kids. I'm still here because of my kids. And I keep fighting because of my kids. So
Mm-hmm.
find one or few things that really make that is really important to you, and you know that by doing your goals, this thing is um this person is I think person is the best thing that you can be
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think Ellie has some problems with her internet connection. Okay, so we'll just wait for Ellie to connect, and I will just. Okay, Ellie. Um,
yeah,
okay, thanks.
yeah, I'm back.
Okay,
Yeah,
welcome back. Okay, so that's very good
yeah, yeah,
advice for community.
yeah,
Mhm. So
yeah,
yeah, just stay positive and keep motivated. I'll just show some comments here from Maria. Yeah, she loves her me time. That's my one way to
Yeah.
pamper myself. And hi,
Yeah.
Sam Clint. I'm new here. Yeah,
Welcome.
good evening.
Welcome,
Welcome.
Sam.
Yeah, welcome, Sam. And yeah, Eileen, you're completely so positive. Thank you, Tia. Sana all. Yeah,
Yeah.
so hi, good evening, Rama. Thank you again.
Grandma.
So I think we've covered some of the questions already. And from Odie, thanks for reading my poem. I gotta go watching both of you. First, I'm on time. Oh, so thank you for your support, Odie. So I watched everything. Second, I asked questions. Third, from your
Yeah.
answer, I wrote a few. Ellie read it. Wow, so many goals, and yeah, and you have achieved all of them. Wow, so proud. So
Yes.
yeah, I think we have covered a lot of questions, Ellie. That was very informative, and yeah, you're
Yeah.
so inspiring. Thank you for again for sharing your wisdom and your experience. But before we wrap things up, let's do our evening ritual. The ritual that we are doing in our free online course, Dare to Dream, where we share the three things that made us happy for today. So yeah, as our guest, Ellie, I think it's your
Yeah.
turn to share with us your three choice first, and then I'll share mine after.
Yeah. My three little joys for today. Yeah. First, in the morning, I have a small chit chat with my boss, the husband. So I used to every breakfast in the morning. We always sit together, giving breakfast to the daughter before we send her back. We send her to school. So we have a little
Mhm.
chit chat. I asked permission to tell them about my upcoming interview from Nanyang University. So they said it's fine. They are okay that they are coming into our house for the photo shoot, and yeah, watch our
Mhm.
daily routine. And
Yes.
then second, we went to East Coast Park with my ward and with a friend. So we have a little me and my ward bonding time together in having a picnic. And third, of course, what else? This one with you
Mhm.
having this uplift your nights with you, sis Jenny. So thank you for having me here. And I'm happy that like my positive my positive what do you call this? Positive
Yeah, your
feature,
positive.
something like that. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, so great. Thanks a lot, Ellie. And my three choice for today first is I enjoy the beautiful sunset view from the office, and it's really beautiful. It looks so serene, and colors are beautiful. So it's nice to see it. And second is I had a video chat with my 4-year-old niece. It was very cute and funny. And third, of course, is I'm so happy to be doing this with you tonight. And we are really so lucky to have you in our community. And thank you so much.
It's my
So,
pleasure.
do you have any just general advice for our community before we say goodnight? Oh, okay, Ellie. I think Ellie has a
Yeah.
connection. Okay, there. Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
you know. Mhm.
So general advice for our community. Don't think too much about the pandemic happen. Soon it will finish. 2020 will be finished, and then let's erase the 2020 in our mind because really nothing good happened physically. But at least we
Yeah.
have uplifters online, and be positive. Always be positive. Being positive, defeat the negativity because if you always think of negative things, you will get old.
You will get. I'm sorry. What is it? What is it again?
You will get old quickly.
Oh
You will
yeah,
get
right.
ages and yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I'm always
That's
thinking.
scary.
I'm always saying, always be
That is scary.
positive. So
Yeah.
there is always a solution in every problem. No, there's always a
Mhm.
solution in every problem. Just don't give up in just one shot. So there's always solution. So yeah, that's the only thing. Always be positive and defeat negativity. Yeah.
Right.
Thank
So wow, lots of good advice there from Ellie. So yeah. Thank you everyone again for joining us. And if you have any more questions, just put them in the comments and we will reply to them again. So thank you everyone and good night. Take care.
you.
Thank you, Ellie. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye.
Good night.